Authorities in Michigan say they expect to lay more charges against a Quebec man accused of stabbing a police officer at an airport yesterday. Investigations on both sides of the border are giving a clearer picture of 49-year-old Amor Fatoui, including his apparent efforts to buy weapons inside the United States. Allison Northcott has the story.
Police wrapped up their search today at this Montreal apartment, where the landlord says Amor Fatoui lived with his wife and 3 children. One neighbor describes the family as reserved.
They're really nice and really quiet. They don't talk much.
Fatoui is alleged to have stabbed a police officer at the airport in Flint, Michigan, in what the FBI is investigating as an act of terror. Lieutenant Jeff Neville is stable and improving in hospital.
We're doing great, in good spirits. His family's there. He's got plenty of support from the airport.
The suspect appeared in court yesterday.
My first name is Amor, and my last name is Fatoui.
According to the information presented, he has Canadian and Tunisian citizenship. He has been living in Montreal for 10 years and working on and off as a truck driver. CBC News has learned he also completed training to be a security guard and, according to his resume, had a fast pass used by truckers to cross the border more quickly. Canada Border Services Agency would not confirm that, but obtaining one requires a risk assessment. The FBI says Fatoui crossed legally last week from Quebec into New York State. 2 days later, he was in Michigan. After the attack, authorities found and searched his car in the airport parking lot in Flint. Investigators say he bought a knife in the U.S., but it wasn't the only weapon he tried to obtain.
Fatoui attempted to buy a gun and was unsuccessful in that attempt in the United States.
Police don't believe the suspect was on the radar of authorities in the U.S. or Canada. Quebec Premier Philippe Couillard says he hopes this incident doesn't lead to a backlash against Muslims.
We all have a responsibility in this issue of terrorism. The state to provide security, to prevent as much as we can with the community, and the community itself, to engage with itself, if I can say so, and remind everyone that this is not what the religion teaches.
Fatoui is in custody in the U.S. He has a court appearance scheduled for next week to determine if he will remain detained or be released on bond. Allison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.